Ndị be anyị asị m ka ụbọchị nketa mara na anyị mma, asị m ka nke onye chikwelu ya zelu. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme na obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, ọ bụ na ya bụ ụbọchị izi gị ị na-agafete n'iru akwụkwọ afọ chanel anyị, kaba alụ ka ị sọbskraibụ antọnụ onyo notifikeshọn. Maka gịnị? Anyị na-etinyekwanụ update daily gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, agbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, ya wetara unu n'iru akwụkwọ bụ ife anyị na-akpọkwa EveningTEA ka anyị ji maka ya, ka anyị ji mara ya. Anyị na-akpọ ya EveningTEA. Ife a bụ Biafran Prime Minister in exile were ife were ịgwa ụmụ Igbo. Unu ga-esi ya bụ ife n'ụdị nke gị, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife ịkaba alụ kwuo efe ichelu gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa anyị na-akpọ EveningTEA. Ị ga-esi drop your own comment. All right, over to you, sir.
What we are doing today in exile. So they can come here and get delivered. And of course, it is also in accordance with international law, because everything we do today is in accordance with international law, so that nobody will say we did not invite them. We're inviting them. And so they can come and witness. They don't need to accept what we are doing. You know, we're not telling them to come. That they are coming means that they accepted what we're doing, or they are coming means that the approval of the Biafra Declaration or the self-referendum. No, it doesn't mean that it is an express approval from them. They can even come there and give a speech to counter what we're doing. We'll give them the opportunity, because we want to show them how to practice a true democracy. So they can come. If they have a better argument to give to the world that will be listening from all over the world and watching, because many dignitaries will come to this convention, while those who will not make it will follow the convention through the Zoom. So if they believe they have more sensible argument upstairs to counter what we're doing, and a more superior argument that is going to be more reasonable than what we're doing, then they should come. We'll give them the platform. That is democracy. But I know they cannot do that. Even when we're inviting them, they will be feeling so big. But that invitation has been recorded, that yes, Biafra government extended their invitation to Nigeria government and those those enablers who have subjugated us to this particular inhuman treatment for many decades without looking back. So that is the reason. And there are many reasons that I can continue to explain, but these are the major reasons to show and demonstrate that Biafra is bringing a true democracy to Africa. And we are not going to be leading our people with vengeance, malice, hatred for what they have done in the past. We will follow our new laws and new norms in accordance with international law and the most acceptable policies all over the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. That shows what Biafra is bringing to the table. Thank you so much for that. And my second question goes like this. This question is in regards to the just concluded 30 days shutdown of Nigerian institutions within affected states in Biafra territories, and the current one that is the 60 days that's coming also. Prime Minister, it is unusual and surprising that none of these so-called state actors, especially the so-called politicians in the Southeast, have publicly made any political statement regarding or condemning the shutdown of Nigerian institutions within Biafra territory, either directly or even attacking you in the process. The reason why I'm asking this question is that these are the same people that have been fighting your government from day one during the time of implementation of the sit-at-home. But all of a sudden, these people have never made any single comment. So the question is, have it finally dawned on them that Biafra is here and they cannot be able to thwart the coming of Biafra? What is the silence all about? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have answered the question. For how long will they continue to make noise? That is the point. And you know that they have come to realize that each time they make noise, they get themselves exposed. You know, each time they make noise about it, that's when the media, their own media, not our own media, their own media will focus on them to expose their lies, because you know that Nigerian media has summoned courage now to be reporting what is happening within the Biafra struggle. So we have delegitimized them. They have no right. They are defunct. The only thing that make them relevant is that they have terrorists in uniform, police uniform, and military uniform, and they have guns to kill at will. That's the only thing that is making them relevant. Apart from that, nobody is taking them. Nobody is loyal to them in the entire region, and you can agree with me. The only people that are loyal to them are those who they get money from, who they give money to, and who make living from them. And they are very few. They are just 0.000 something percent of our population. So why would they continue to talk when it is very clear that the Biafra government is in charge of the Biafra land, including their number 2 or number 3? I don't know which their hierarchy. The Senate president said it. So it is any time, and that's why most of them will not talk again, even at the National Assembly, because it is a shame. Once they open mouth to talk, they expose themselves. So they are not going to. And our 2 months, 60 days lockdown of the Nigerian institution is coming. We work in accordance with our template. So once the time is right, we hit it. And when we hit it, we don't want that it will somehow distract our plan for the convention. So, and as you can see that the convention is already fast approaching. So we don't want to put that heat, at the same time. We will look for the appropriate time. We have much time. We still, after the December 2nd, the 60 days can even come after that. So, because that is when the legitimization and the struggle for the recognition of Biafra will take the next phase. This is a struggle for freedom that need to be planned very well with people that are committed and people that know what they are doing. It's not a struggle for resource control or a struggle for political pressure, a political pressure group or struggle. No, this is a struggle for independence. If you follow other history of other countries that have fought, there are many years of war. But once you have mastered, you have a very good template, you follow it, it does not matter how long it takes, at the end of the day, your freedom is here. So with the step we are taking now, especially soliciting support from the United States, with the political approach and then the armed struggle approach in defense of our land, when they come to kill, we'll kill them back in defense, in self-defense. So that will continue. And the ban on any Nigeria terrorists in uniform will continue to increase on daily basis. Like I said, we are not in a hurry. It does not matter how long it takes, but we will make sure that we decimate them until, even if the 1% that is remaining, that 1% will be hunted down until they leave our land. That's where we are. So it is called, for Musa, who have been describing the type of war they have waged on Biafra people, he called the asymmetric war, he said guerrilla warfare and all that. And of course, some people that have even described, other type of wars that we have waged according to them. But we are not waging war against Nigeria. We are just defending ourselves as we pursue our freedom. That's what it is. So those who say you have waged war against Nigeria, war of attrition and all that, if it is war of attrition, we would defend ourselves using the war of attrition. And it is, nobody's going to say we are committing crime for defending ourselves in adopting the war of attrition, which is fight until the enemy is gone. That's where we are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for that.
Wonderful. Thank
you. How about you?
All right, Ralph, you can continue. You guys can continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Chikeze's hand is up. Chikeze, can you unmute yourself and let us hear you? Chikeze, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, greetings to all Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to my PM. May I say God bless you, sir. I have a coded issue with PM. let me use this opportunity to remind PM that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he will sacrifice anything sacrificable, including his life, his family, and whatever, to make sure that their is actualized. And that is why he is there in front of the warfare. PM, please, sacrifice anything sacrificable. Biafrans all over the world have trusted you. More than 50 million people have voted for the referendum. What a nation have cannot be more valuable than their life. Please let not the mistake of Ojukwu be repeated. Please and please, this is our cry. Over 99% of Biafrans at homeland, Biafra de facto government in homeland, are in support of our freedom. Sacrifice anything sacrificable. No nation will sacrifice anything in favor of any other nation without having mind of what they will benefit. Please, I beg you. You know what I'm saying spiritually. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. That is powerful. It's not only PM, it's all of us. All of us.
Thank you very much. This is also another important one, and I run back here again. Yes. Yes. If I remember correctly, he made mention about the countries that are helping us have something to benefit, right? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We are doing everything opposite of what Ojukwu and his team did in the 67. So anybody that want to help us, let them come. We are going to give them free oil because that is the only thing they are after. And that was the mistake that our fathers made in the 67. They thought that it is all about having your things by yourself, to yourself. But you don't know that everything in life is one step at a time. You need to know how to bring out your pet, give them what they want, and teach them how to live. I don't know whether that is making sense.
It does.
Of course, Obatobia.
So it is not about let us get this freedom first and leave the rest how our country is going to be. So anybody that want to come and say, give me our oil or our natural resources, we are ready. We will give you. Just take. Let us have our freedom because our people used to say, Nkemjika. I want to give explanation of one incident that transpired when armed robber attacked one man. They robbed him off of all the belongings, and then they asked him to go. As he was leaving, he was shouting, "I still have the biggest part of it. I still have the biggest, like in Igbo language, in Nkemjika." And they tell him to come back. They want to know that thing that he's still having, which they have not taken. They search this man and search this man and search this man. And they say, but this man doesn't have any other thing. They say, well, go. The man started shouting again, Nkemjika. So, Nkojika Bundo.
Yes.
Once you're alive, you know where you started, you get there again. So let them come and take our oil that Ojukwu did not give them. We are going to give them this time around our freedom to come. Thank you.
Wonderful. Your Excellency.
Onye nwere gị nwere ife Biafra Chineke gọziri anyị. Thank God. Thank God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one question myself, Your Excellency, if you're still free. On the 18th of September, you made a tweet on X, on your X handle, and you advised our leader Mazin Nandekalu not to accept or not to allow to be tried by the zoo court. And to the greatest surprise of everyone, what you said was exactly what happened on the day of the court session, when his lawyers were talking and he had to stand up from where he was, and he told them to stop, and he told the judge that she cannot try him. He cannot. And of course, that brought the whole thing to abrupt end. Once again, you have demonstrated that you know better and you know more than the whole nation Nigeria put together. I'm asking, did that, I'm sure for me, it didn't surprise me how things worked out that day, but for the fact you were ahead of them, I want to ask, how did that play out? Because not many understand that you know things ahead of others.
The PM is about a bit engaged with some other precious things. That's free. He will definitely answer to that.
Yes.
So while we're waiting, if he will be able to join us later, otherwise, please let the hands be coming up, because that's the reason why basically we're here to equip our men. So if the hands are there, let them continue to raise, and we will have our
Pastor Van, please, I want to let them know, because I don't know, maybe some people might be struggling on how to raise their hand. Please, can you inform them where to go to see if they can raise hand? Because, sometimes our people will not so conversant with this social media.
Recently the Zoom have updated their platform. There is a sign of love that you're going to see if you're using your laptop. You see the sign of love. Then if you click on that sign of love, you will see different kind of motions there. You will also see the one that says raise hands. If you click on that raise hands, your hand will be up. That's if you're using a laptop. I don't know if it is the same thing on the phone device. So on my own laptop, that's the way it is displaying. So you click on that, you raise your hands. And apart from that, you can also call us on our phone. If you are watching from the social media, I am sure the phones will be flashing, phone numbers will be flashing from there. You can call any of the ministers and on the media, then we are going to relay your message to the live feed. So just do that while we're still here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, PVV. I think it's still the same thing with the phone, with the telephone, with Android. I don't know about Apple. It shows there love. So you click the reaction where the sign of love is. You're going to see raise hand. The same thing Pastor Van explained. So Biafrans in Australia, Biafrans on the Zoom, we are waiting. Come, Batane, let's support our PM. It's not easy. Because unu lekwa anya unu ụfụ onye dịka ọ bụrụ ya onye mgbe ihe siri ike ya pụta wepụta onwe si ka agaba ọ dike ka ọ bụ ọ ihe eji ama dike a sị na-eto dike na nke o mere eme omekwa ọzọ ụmụnne m pụtani ka anyị sọpọtụọ our PM ọ dịghị izi onye si na ọ dị izi ya pụta daalụ na ụmụnne m ọbata obie mụnwawayo chukwu ekene gị ịma na ịwọchi agwa gị na mmadụ abụ m onye na-akpọ na fon ka m na-ajụ ajụjụ and they confirm kwara ya today because ile anya all the tour ị na-aga all your tour you always make a different speech. Your speech today is exactly the reason why you are here, the reason why you come to visit us again. You touchlight all the point, and I believe that most of our Australian brothers and sisters who heard your voice today
I don't think there is anything else they need to know. I really appreciate your good work, Obatobia and Nkankampi. Dalo, thank you very much. So, on behalf of Muna and my family, Ejim 100 Ejema, Urena Awoje, Urekwa 100 Ejema, Urena Enyegide Angara, Mwada Teresa Utere. Dalo Rinne, we are behind you, we solidly behind you. Thank you, Obatobia, Omaka Melogo.
They will Maziayo, you've done well. That is very good. Wonderful. Anyone else, please? This is the time. This is it. Australia, if you are here in Australia and you're here from Australia, this is your moment. This is your meeting. This is your moment. Is there any more? Any more hands?
There's a hand up there.
Is it Binoya? You are unmuted. Can you please respond?
Yeah, greetings, everybody. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
I want to appreciate my honorable Prime Minister for the wonderful job he's doing for the Biafra people and all the whole cabinet. Well, I've been listening. I'm not in Australia, but I can't help myself. I just want to say hello to my Prime Minister with 50 Ejema. And I will be sending my receipt to our Minister of Information. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming to support us. We appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Any more hands? Any more hands? Any more? Time is kicking Australia. Mazi Godwin, your hand is up again.
Yes, thank you, our rep. In the last time the Prime Minister came here, which is the third time that since the formation of this Biafra Republic government in exile. On Alpha, that day, which is Olori, what this man has single-handedly done in the cause for this liberation of Biafra. No one, and for those people that thinks that there's going to be another, there will not be another. The end point is whom you are looking at. The Prime Minister of the Biafra government, both in exile and in homeland, is the person that you are looking at. There will not be another person. There will not be another that is going to fight for this liberation. This Prime Minister is going to hand over the freedom to the next generations or the next generations and generations to come. The bulk stops with him. For that reason, Anma Seada de Orama, with 100 Ejema, Yatuara, Olori, Ndiro, they will all die. The 2nd of December is sacrosanct. Nothing is going to happen. Biafra will be restored and will be defended at all costs. Thank you so much for that.
Wow. Thank you, Master Godwin.
Udo. Adadora, take it.
onye nwa onye ikpeazụ ensi na ọnwa ọkwa na ọbata obi onye ọ na-abụla akpa ya hapụ Biafra land. So anya ọbata obi onoribe n'olive n'olenyi oke mmụọ ọbata obi mgbọrọgwụ gbachiri ezi o ji ọkụ eje bụrụkwa onoribe n'oribe n'olenyi eje eje na mmụọ
Ụfọdụ. He's the finisher.
ezi nwanne m nwoke ife anyị kwuru ikwucha ya o nwere onye ọzọ Chineke gọziri anyị nyekwa anyị onye ikpeazụ andị ọnya ọwụ na anyị misie target ọbata obie anyị emisie n'ihe niile
ndị be anyị dalụli nnenu nke ukwuu ka unu si wee gbaa mbọ wee na-esore n'ife anyị na-eme n'ime akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Ọ bụ ife m chọrọ ikwu bifo ma alapụ unu ka unu tinye alụ nke unu ife uche n'iru akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ya bụ ife dịka o si ada na dịka o si akpọtụ n'iru akwụkwọ. Biko wa ajụ m chọrọ ịjụ, biko ndị Igbo ọma na-ege ntị saanụ ya bụ ajụjụ. Ọ ga-edugokwu n'oge anyị akpọ n'ụwa anyị meeting nke ịbụọ jụọ ụwa anyị nwanne anyị nwoke anọ n'ụlọ nke mkpọrọ ebe a ka ọ ya anọzi. Ọ ga-edugo oge onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo ya pụta tinye ebe ya bụ ife ọnụ maka ya bụ ife akarigo. Nnamdi Kanu nwere ife o mere n'iru akwụkwọ tosifo ihe ọjọọ mere n'iru akwụkwọ bụ na ọ sị na ọ chọọzi ịbụ onye Naịjirịa tọsọ ya bụ ife ọjọọ mere and ndị ọha eze niile ma ndị niile were na-ekwuchara ndị Igbo ọnụ fa nobody is doing something about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. Ife a na-asụ bụta ọsọ ogologo oyibo. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ the leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB si na mmegide na-emegide ụmụnne ya dịrọzi ya alụ mma si nye ya Biafra ka ọ na. Okay, to tell you that what that thing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu n'eziokwu since eji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu check the system of Nigeria till now, the system na-ebezi akwa, everything is collapsing. Always able to fall na hota. What's the more you hold him, the more the economy destroyed. He said these things. Obuli fomu na ipota ine kubo kama keje yondi fulani na major on the fulani. Chefo no ha buzo we major ndi Igbo. Oweli ndi Igbo mele ndi fulani. There's nothing an Igbo man. What if Igbo man mele fulani? Ndo aneze sina neji yo ndi fulani about the killings in 1914. Na jubikon oweli ndi Igbo mele fulani ndi fulani. First from the jail we conquer si Hausa niile we bata ka konka kwuola n'Igbo ofu onye pụtalụ bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si na nke ama mme na ndị ka ife a adịlọ achụbịa ka egbuo onye Igbo ewere nwanne ya lee. Ya bụ ife bụ ọ bụrụ ihe nji maka ya wee bịa ma ọ bụ niile ego ọnụ m n'ife anyị na-ekwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu stand with justice, equity and fairness. Owe ndị emebere iwu iche ọbụla ajụ na-ajụ ya so ndị Igbo ha ọkwa ejidere ya lapụ ya akwa the same thing Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-azụ ka ọ na-azụ. Ndị Igbo kpọọ n'owu meeting jụọ owu na-ajụ ọgwụ nakọ ha m n'ọnụ. Daalụ dị na-ekwusi na-esore anyị. Ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị na-abịa n'iru akwụkwọ esore na EveningTEA na Eastern News 24 kabaro ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka lapụ imisi for update dịka anyị na drop ya n'iru akwụkwọ oge niile.